There's a song on the radio. Here's the thing. I'm source energy. So whatever I need comes out in universal manifestations. Originally, it was on Manifesto. We were telling you as the world was breaking what needed to be done so you stayed focused and on course. Here's the problem. I put up yesterday, the Yo Soy Ma Dinero of the Mente Rosa, like Alice Mirza married into a Mirza to fucking confuse everybody. There's a tribe of old Korean who are into casinos and gambling. Those things, which are typically Korean looking with a tan or sometimes more of a red complexion. Now, the ones that I see in old black and white photo, they are respectable. They are the tribal, the shaman, the spiritual. Those are the ones that I still am in tune with, in the sense of they're not money hungry in the eye, and in fact, they actually need more care, but they have problems within their own, which they blame on the round-eye white man, but that's because they're disheveled at the moment, even within their own community, based on all of the lying of their, like when you have people, like you just expect your people to be as good as you, not in this world. No, hasn't been for some time now. So the source companion of what I need is spoken out. Like, I don't speak much. The reason why is I am frightened of how you idiot humans will interpret it and make it all fucked up. So I keep myself very quiet. I just have my source companion I gave you ahead of time. Some radio if we go in the wrong direction. Here's some lyrics. But now, Ritmo, R-I-T-M-O. Spracha Español. Ritmo is the new, I guess you could say Spanglish, Spanglish, that I own, although you've twisted that and made it a perverse, disgusting, den layer of heathenism, of not the 21 Pilots heathens, of brethren, of thank God there's some of you warriors, you flayed a few people, they kind of deserve it, right? Okay, those are my good heathens. No, then there's the sexual orgy of, let's have 25 women naked in one room, and oh, no, those are the heathens on a whole nother. That's what you've turned Spanglish into, which is a real fucking problem for me in Bangladesh, because we are not like you over in Spanglish land, which again, we will go over into our den of Morocco, but then I had a man from Morocco come with a tunic, and he was very Spanglish, because he was you need, boyfriends, and I'm like, boyfriends? I was like, yeah, it's pussy, but no, I don't. I was like, I have whatever I got I'm looking for. One. That's it, I'm good. I don't need multiple, thank you. And I don't need old and decrepit, thanks. So, that's what you humans keep, pushing in my face. I'm like, right, yeah, okay. I can't wait for this fucking tune to dissipate and never, ever be, brought back to life ever again. This version of you is so ugly. It's so painful to fucking watch you all, in what I know, and I know things, and in what you actually are. Alright, so, let's think about this. Alright, so there's a ritmo. So in Italiano, in the papal Italiano, it is of the good holy things. There is, madre, padre, the Spiritus Sancti. Spiritus Sancti. Spiritus Sancti. So that's the spirit of the saint. Spiritus Sancti. That goes back to the fireflies. You have a very good, an old soul. When you pass, the firefly moves into the cosmic network, and then you wait your turn on the firefly wheelhouse to then get Zodiac moved back to what you deserve to be Firefly next. I am the sorcerer over the Firefly and the Wheelhouse. That's how I am. That's who I am. So, which is why getting my one genetic looking family in their zoned permanently and purposely positions in genetic superiority plus sorcery energy already akin and attuned permanently to help fix those of you that are off life programming horrifically and angering with one another and then making the world break in all sorts of new ways that are fucking dangerous. Okay. So, there's Spiritu Santi in Italiano. Bene. Then, Bene. Then I have this new Spraccia, which is a more Italiano Espanol, which is muy bueno for myself. In the, it says, and I just did a rolling cameo of it. What I hear in linguistico Spraccia is the essence. It is the druidic, like when you draw something and you look at the letter character placement and you have to define something in an ideogram, in tetragrammar, in a tetragrammon, in a cathedral, tetrahedron, like, matrix of, like, you couldn't put all that together with a crayon and, like, whatever. We're good. Or at least you used to not be able to do it, and then we were all safe. Now that you keep teaching each other these things, it's really fucking dangerous for us all. So, the thing is that on the radio, the Ritmo one, not the alternate version, like the real clear broadcast one, where it says something about flu, FLU. Like, I learned that shit down in Mexico. Yeah, Niklaus and I flew somehow. I got there via, like, regular human airplane with Maria, supposedly. And Niklaus says, night flyers, oh my god, look at us. Yeah, right, we found, right, yeah, Ritmo, I am addicted to Nefaquin. Okay, so the beginning of that Ritmo song, it speaks and it says that it's the Nightflyer program. That's really, that's what the Spraccia means. It means that the bright lights, we made you cover your eyes because I had to move you with the bright lights, but I had to move you and displace you from where you were momentarily because I needed to interview you because I have problems down on Earth from Nightflyer and Helicon, like godly equipment, and we're trying to fix the Earthlings without scaring them in whatever. And so, okay, so the beginning of that song says that, right, I mean, whatever, trabajo, I mean, that's my trabajo. I didn't say that, I mean, fuego trabajo, right, yeah, the earth is burning, and I need to displace a few genetics that I know belong in good, godly places, and not in the hell thing that you got going on in New York. So, and then I got to interview them, and then I got to verify. But then I got others that are like, wait a minute, that was a violation according to blah, 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 blah. No, she's birthday suit. She had a lawsuit because Linda Marie Gunder, the visage of 1948, was born April 24th with she was just a sleeve of skin. There was no sorcery inside of her. It was some outside on a laptop programming source. There's no, like, vibe. There's no energy read on her at all. It's like walking in a fucking scary clown house. Every time I go into the house with Lou and Linda, it's like, oh, fuck, what did they put into my daily matrix? Like, I don't know what I'm getting when I see them. I don't have that with my children. My children are cosmically in tune, as expected. They're just now, I have problems with that. Birthday suit is what they call your naked body. Your naked body machina as a human. So, I have a lawsuit because Linda came out with a beautiful body machina in the perfect genetic superiority that she should be. But her Firefly went to Judith Marie Gunder in a less than desirable genetic visage. You're not allowed to peel the firefly from the sleeve means you're like, and now you're shucking a shell. Like you shuck like that little slimy thing on the inside of a clam, and you shuck it out, and then you eat them all. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not going to what gross humans do, but like, why would you shuck the thing out if you're not hungry? You already have one. Why do you need to shuck other people's insides out in firefly and spiritual territory for reincarnation and mess with the gigantic wheel of firefly and getting what you're deserving of in your family for future? Why do you keep doing this? Then, on top of it, I got the beautiful genetic that I'm supposed to be, like, in tuned with as source energy. From head to toe, I am one gigantic, white, pearlized lantern. And then I have the 3 black for my betrothed to fingerprint himself in. Because that's, I mean, I know you all are like, well, you all look alike. Yeah, great. Well, I get the really tall one, and he's got genetic signature to my skin. That's how he and I work at Dollhouse or Ghost House or whatever the fuck we're calling it, at ET level. So, that's our family. Not that I have to disclose this to all area public, but now that you've broken my family more than one generation, and you keep breaking more humans and the systems and thinking like all the wrong fucking things in your crazy shucked shells of skin and thinking that you know things, and you're not even hearing or reading correctly, because I got Yo Soy Ma Dinero going, wait, okay, so if I dialect mine with an Asian script, and I dialect mine with an Arabic script, and you dialect yours with a Druidic script in ideograms for Tetragrammon machine, what happens when we throw all of this stupid into one Heliopolis, and then the source companion says the one message, and then everybody hears it wrong? Well, I don't know, stupid fucking useless humans. Why would you even take that project on to see what it's gonna do? It doesn't sound like a good idea. But yet here we are, and you allowed it to happen, you stupid fucking humans.